Welcome to Mount Tahoma's forest. This is a forest before approaching Mother of the Waters. And I just want to, like the process of her essence and also my experiences, with her. And my name is Tlawil. And I feel super lucky because I've been now working here for a little bit, but before working here I've been just coming to do pagamentos to the mountain, like offering crystals and prayers and roses and gifts just to the land, to the mountain, Mount Tahoma, and for the world, for my family, for the children, for transformation, for growth, for cleansing, for purification, for more life, for life to continue going, and for us to continue reconnecting back to the wisdom of our ancestors and the wisdom of the water and the mountain itself. And Mother of the Waters, Mount Tahoma, water, Mother of the Water, she's been connecting to the heavens, and her peak, is constantly touching the sky. So that's another translation of Tahoma, like a sky toucher. And she also downloads all this information from the heavens through her waters and nourishes all this land, nourishes all this forest, all this animal, this wildlife, all these mountains, everything that's around her. And all the other many peaks, they also are like pyramids, like they're alive. Like there is pyramids that have been man-made or intelligence made some way. This is like God's made, this has been made by God, and this natural generator force of energy, of frequency, that allows a lot of people, millions of people come here every year just to heal, to connect, to unwind, to detach from the matrix, to reconnect back again with their body, with their hearts, with their souls. And there is something like so special because there is like the Wonder Trail, which is like 90 miles or something, so it's like very long, all around the mountain. And I have been witnessing how people come here, they stay for a few days, since I work in a row a few days, so I get to see them change. Like they become brighter, calmer, they start sparking, glowing once again, and that is something so phenomenal. Like for me, I wish I could just like disregard, but I saw how it impacts people, and it's just so special. And as a water guardian, keeper, lover, and that I'm building this relationship with water and coming to bring my offerings and coming to bathe in her waters, in the cold, freezing glacier water, and activating myself, reconnecting myself to this water, and also doing my ceremonies will also deepen my experiences with the water. It's been an honor, to, for example, I will go into the river and then my feet will be towards the mountain and my head down, like floating, but the water will be so intensely cold, that I will come back up, like you can feel the burn, like the shock, and you come out and you feel like even more for some reason, and then you start kind of like warming up. But because of my experiences with my ceremonies, like I have learned to put a pause on experiences. You can pause experiences in your life, because that's what I learned, and prolong them. So even though it might be a little bit of time that I'm in the glacier waters, I am still able, like I pause that moment, submerging on the water for like 2 hours. 2 hours submerged in the river, floating, feeling my heartbeat, connecting, to the river that's connected to the mountain, to the tip of the mountain, and everything how it's flowing. And I never felt like such connection, like all the way. And yeah, I think those moments teaches you, how to be in a state of peace and a state of flow and relaxation of like there is no rush to go back to do nothing, just be in the moment, because you can pause it and be in it longer. And another very like incredible experience that I've been learning, which the water has taught me, is how water, because her essence is inside of us, outside of us, it's been everywhere. It knows everything. It's been within every corner of the earth, within every edge of our body. And it knows everything we've gone through as a society, as a human civilization. And it knows also the beginning. Like, it has so much wisdom. And also knows what happens on the realms of the heavens, what happens on the realms of the oceans. It knows everything about our planet, about everything. So if you approach water as a source of intelligence and wisdom, and you intentionally connect and pray or intend to drink that wisdom, if you go to a river and you just drink that fresh, pure water, which any source of water that's natural is going to be a lot more beneficial to you than any faucet water. Like, that is just truth. Like, I think our society has made us really scared of us drinking water because of all the things we've been putting on it. But when you drink it from source, when it's been purified and gone through the process, like, and you know obviously when you can drink it and when you can't. So we have to have common sense and reason to know, but also the intention, and knowing the water is so alive, it's so wise. And also because water has been everywhere, anything that happens anywhere, like some kind of acknowledgement, some type of aha moment that gets, like, to me, it's like how our collective is connected through water, because we have water and water is everywhere. So all this information that we all are exchanging is because of water. And when you go, like, I have gone through the river, different areas, and I have prayed to the water, and the water has told me, like, she can send messages to itself anywhere where she's at, because her own frequency somehow connects to itself. In any way, in any space, everywhere. She has an ability to know what's happening at all times in every way. So it's like a messenger. You can send a message through water and tell water to tell maybe somebody far somewhere, like, the message. If people learn to connect through water, I think people will be, like, so impressed. And one last story, because I just made it to work and I had it run. Talking about living in the moment, but we're also living in this matrix, and I'm happy that I'm still balancing, So this other experience about water is, with my work, I was initiated into helping somebody release a big entity out of her body that's been there for so long, generations, so long. And when it came out, grabbed it and took it to the water. And I could barely walk, by the way, because it was a very intense experience. Like, it was very profound. Like, it was multidimensional. It was very, like, big portal open for this to happen. And that was grabbed out of this person and brought it to the water. And I prayed to the water, and I just trusted the water. And the water, it was like a very gross thing to look at, so I did not even want to look at it. And I just like started pouring it into the water, and the water just like wrapped it, you know, and her face came up the water and told me thank you, you know, like she told me thank you for what you're doing, the work that you're doing. I'll take care of this. She let me know that she knows how to transform these entities, how to heal these energetic beings, like I don't even know what to call it. Like she knows how to honor them. Like she taught me that even those things also require honor and respect. And I was just in shock, obviously, because I was like, I cried out of gratitude, like thank you, because I got to see the essence of water, the goddess of water that came and simply taught me honor. Like it taught me honor, and she knows, you know. Like she was like, just, my work is not easy sometimes. It's pretty intense sometimes, really intense. And sometimes I just don't even know, but I'm just still doing it because it's a full channel that you have to allow and trust to happen. And the fact that I can rely on the elements to support my work and to have that connection of appreciation and honor, you know, and gratitude towards each other, like to me coming to water for so long, and for her to finally show up to me to really know that we're being heard, that we're being seen, that we're being, like, we're not alone, you guys. Like everything is alive, everything is alive and has an essence, but if you don't connect to it, it will not have a relationship with you. But if you start creating a relationship with the elements, then you'll see, you know, how we walk on this world, how indigenous people used to navigate through life, because they were not just off by themselves, they were working with all these forces as in harmony, as a unit. So amazing. I'm just, you know, I'm still young, I'm still learning, I'm still figuring things out. So the fact that I'm able to experience this in a way such profundity, and for me such a gift to all indigenous tribes that have forgotten, because I have met so many people who have forgotten their roots and how we're meant to be connected to nature, to our soul, and to the essence of life, because sometimes people take it for granted. Some people really do take for granted. And I think part of my work, part of my mission is to help people remember and for us not to forget. So have a beautiful day. Connect to water. Love water. And discover the magic that we all have with the elements. Have a beautiful day. Bye.